Hey, bum, bum, ba, 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 da. I'm live. Why are you doing this to me? I really need new glasses. Hello, space. What do you think so far? I gotta set up my other TV 1 second. Oh, me too. I like this one. I like the one. I still gotta add his antenna and stuff, but I'm waiting until afterwards. Oh, my nose. Stop. Well, I guess that's fine. Ratan. Right? Yeah, that works. Anyway, we're about to start with pinches here. Who voices her pinches, by the way? I don't think I ever knew that. I don't. Is it like Sam Haft or something? Voice actor. Alex Brightman. Okay. All right, cool. I didn't know that. Now I do. I was today's years old. For whatever reason, I didn't know his voice actor. Hmm. Oh, yeah. I have a weird idea. Hmm. Hmm. I'm gonna talk to Crystal about that. But I have a weird idea. And it'll be have to be a quick turnaround idea. But yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Is he more blue? He's more blue. Yeah, this is perfect. I'm gonna keep him lighter. I don't know about that. I wish I could get this or share this on the Has Been Hotel Facebook fan page, and then actually come out and watch this stuff like the fan pages and stuff on Facebook. Get them to watch it, but it's hard to get them. Like the admins of those pages usually don't like you sharing YouTube links, so I just share my finished paintings and stuff there usually, um, and some of those. Um, but I have noticed that those guys are starting to um, move over to my other Facebook page. So that's kind of neat, or to my actual Facebook page, which yay. What up again, Escobar? Yes, it is Sir Pinches. And I'm gonna do his suit a little different. His suit in the show and the cartoon and all that stuff is always like yellow for the angel-y look, and I'm gonna do it pink because it's you know, um, Valentine's Day. Oh, and the little Jason. Look, he's got mom. He says, "Mom." I will say there are like weird things usually like that kind of hidden in some of my paintings. Um, there are some weird stuff that's like hidden in paintings, like on the sketch vault painting that I did. One of the days that I had to I painted, or my prompt that day was for the movie Black Phone, and I uh, I painted the mask that the guy wore, the killer guy wore in the Black Phone movie, and as my brain, sorry, I painted it for the prompt day, but on the sketch vault collage, I just put Finney, the name Finney, in there for who the character from the that survived the grabber or whatever. Huh. There's not always Easter eggs and stuff, but there are sometimes Easter eggs in some of my paintings. One of my favorite Easter eggs, though, in one of my in my some of my paintings, though, has to be the Pennywise paintings that I did. The two Tim Curry and Bill Skarsgård ones. Um, they both have their eyes are deadlights. There's a kid we had in here the other day. He was telling me that he was reading a bunch of the Stephen King, or reading and has been reading the Stephen King, some of the Stephen King books. Uh, if they came back, Samson, something like that, Samson Starkey or whatever it was their name. But if they came back, I need to remember to show them that one. What's up, Marshall? What up? This is so cool. Oh, thank you. Here, let me zoom out real quick so you can see it. So I did the sketch last night, um, and then today I started coloring it in. I went with Vox first, then well, I did the purple background and stuff first, and then yeah. Um, I also yesterday finished up my selfie painting, which is a 16 by 20 canvas. It's huge. It's like huge. Um, wow, that sounded like somebody real bad. Sorry. Anyway, and then and then crap, my brain's not braining. That had 6 characters on it from Has Been that are going to be at a convention near me soon. So hope I'm going to try to get that signed by the whole all 9 of them. And if you have any questions, Marshall, please ask. I've got a whole bunch of stuff. I'll show you. I can show off other work I've got too. So, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. When I get to 5,000, I'm going to do a giveaway, and whatever I'm going to have it polled, and you guys are going to like tell me what you want me to paint as the giveaway, and then we're gonna do the giveaway live in a live while I paint it, and then at the end of the live we'll do the giveaway. I tried that once before, but I think it'll succeed this time. Hopefully, anyway. Also, this is a entry for my entry for my sketch vault that I do. This is my second month doing it, so if you go to my community, there's a bunch of people with the hashtag sketchvault sketchvault showcase, and that is their entries into the sketchvault. So if you're interested in that, please go check that out. I didn't mean to drag this into like three different lives for the sketch vault, but I overcommitted to you guys on this one in the aspect of I was going to do it this size. Well, not really, but like I decided to do it, and then I didn't plan it out as well as I should have planned it out. I just decided I was going to do such and things, and here we are. So. And I didn't have a idea on who all was going in this, and I also had not at the time planned to do the selfie painting that I did. So it's kind of how that works in my painting world. Oh, cool. Hello, Amani. No worries. No worries. I have somebody that I'm not sure where they are from, but they don't speak English and they comment on my posts a lot. So I just use Google Translate for that because they speak Spanish and I do not. So I only speak English and bad English, unfortunately. Noob. Oh, let me zoom back in real quick a little bit. So I'm changing pinches up a little bit. So just making them a little bit more Valentine's Day y. I don't know the right word for it. Cinnamon. Oh, that's not cool. Yep. Guillaume is my little protector guy, you know. I would really like some more of those guys at some point. But the problem with that is it's a blind grab bag, and I don't want to get three more Guillaumes, if that makes sense. I don't want to spend any money on another Guillaume. I like that Guillaume. He has the whole little stand and everything that it came with, you know? But like, yeah. I don't do digital art really well. I have the ability to do digital art. I have an iPad and Procreate and a pen and all that stuff, but I don't really do digital art very well. And that's just because of the fact that I'm lazy and I'm better with this. I'm better with like having markers and a pencil and stuff than I am anything to do with the digital tablet stuff. I love it. I love seeing it. I just am not good with it. Is all. I need practice at it. I need to play with it, and I need to do it and just suck it up and do it. But I haven't, and that's all. There's no real excuse. I just haven't practiced with it. I was talking about that the other day. I my she's not really my niece, but she's my niece. Um, she just got a apprenticeship for tattoos, and she's having to do digital, like learn digital artwork, and she's been doing it for 3 weeks and is again amazing at something art wise related. So she's one of those things. Yeah, I've done a little digital art and played with it and stuff. I'm just it takes me longer to do digital art than it does to do traditional art. Um, that's all. So, but if you want to enter something in the sketch vault that's digital, by all means do it. The only thing is my only rule is it has to be human made. So digital is perfect. It just can't be AI because we don't like AI here. AI is the mean. No, no, no. I need that orange yellow. Do this one. That'll be pretty. It'll be pretty. Yeah, we hate AI. I hate AI. I actually painted a whole big painting the other day. Um, I did that Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday last week. It's another big 16 by 20 canvas that I did, and it's called Rage because I was mad about all the AI character stuff that I was seeing. So, yep, not a fan, not a fan, not a fan. I understand that. He has. Oh yeah, that's why. Okay, I need to do it that way. That's why. Hello, just I will just say Val's World. Valerie's. Yeah. Hello. Welcome to my channel. Hola. Hey, Angel. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Glad to see you back, seeing you on the lives more often. Well, again, anyway. You're my OG fan base. I think you were at the first one. Yeah, you were at the first one. So, Angelo here is one of my old school followers, like from when I first started, which doesn't mean a lot because I've only been around since July, but um, well, I've been around longer than that, but I've only been doing the channel since July. I know he's kind of looking Eastery coloring, but I got to do some base color stuff first for him. Well, he kind of looks Eastery colored to me right now, um, or a little bit anyway. But trust the process. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Um, we're gonna do not that. We're gonna do. Oh wow. Oh no 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 no. That's not. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a huge work schedule or study schedule load was. Good luck on it though, and I hope you do really really well because that's a pain. I can tell you. I can yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know. I always feel like I have a weird voice because like I don't know. I just always feel like I have a weird voice. So pink, that pink. This is the pink. 723. So what is it? 95. That might be right. Yeah, I think so. We're gonna do. I don't like that. Oh, maybe. I don't know yet. We're gonna say Sir Pentious is getting ready for a date with Cherry. Cherry bomb. Well, thank you. Thank you, both of you. Is that a dab? I like the dab emoji. The dab emoji is neat. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know. I always kind of feel like I have a weird voice. It sounds weird when I hear it back out loud is what I'm mostly because it doesn't sound what I think I should sound like, I guess. I gotta, actually, you know what? Change this. I like this pink better for his suit anyway. Ouch. So, toasted. The theme for the my sketch vault this month was has been hotel and Valentine's Day. So I added the Friday the 13th because tomorrow's Friday the 13th, right before Valentine's Day, and I just thought it was a good, kind of a neat little idea to add it. So that's why Jason's there. And if you look, Jason says "mom." Well, thank you. Yeah, so toasted. Thank you, Angelo. Um, and toasted the. This is for my entry of my sketch vault. So I asked people what they wanted this month, my fans, and they said has been hotel and Valentine's Day. And like I said, I added the Jason and Friday the 13th stuff. Um, so my fans have already submitted their art into this month. Some of theirs already for this month, and it all it has to be is that theme and not AI. Um, and you just post it into my community with the Sketch Vault hashtag, Sketch Vault Showcase hashtag. If you go to the community, you'll see people's already entries in already. Last month we did Invader Zim, so yes. So me and Crystal were talking about going and doing a anti Valentine's Day thing or something, and I think we've decided what we're doing at least sometime this weekend. I'm not sure yet when. There's the Asian Food Festival and Heritage Festival, so it's like craft vendors, food trucks, food stuff, and all that. So we're gonna go check that out. Uh, Saturday probably Saturday Sunday. I don't know yet, and we're also getting a tattoo on Friday. New tattoos. I don't know what the flash card is for Friday the 13th. Yes. Yes, you could toasted. Um, oh, cool. Well, welcome back again, and I appreciate you subbing originally. Definitely appreciates it. Um, Sick. That's what we want. We want this pink. Well, that doesn't do anything I wanted it to. That's not what the pink we want. Every Maybe a red will actually, yeah, red might be pretty. Let's see. We'll do it. Not that red. That's not the right one. That's it right there. No, eyes. I'm having an indecisive moment. Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here because this isn't. It's not working. Well, it's working, but it's not right. It's not what I want yet. And I don't have another pink. Do I? I have that, but that doesn't. That's not. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Give me a minute. Coral pink. No, that's ugly. That coral pink isn't pretty. Raspberry. Um. Yeah, that makes sense. If you have a. Yeah, that makes sense. Ooh, we're gonna do that. I'm not really a big fan of Valentine's Day as much, overall. I never really have been, and it's nothing to do with anything like any real reasons. Just think it's a weird holiday we celebrate here. Although I will say I'm not opposed to the holiday candy, like Valentine's Day candy and stuff. That's some candies anyway. But I'm not like a big candy person either. So I know what Crystal and I were talking about. Talking to the moon. So Crystal and I were also talking about going and doing. There's a holiday maze, like a bloody Valentine's Day haunted maze here in Las Vegas that we were. It was another thing we were talking about going to do. I don't know about that one yet. That one might, maybe. That's a maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah. Talking to the moon. I. For me, I'm not. So I couldn't eat chocolate for the most part when I was a kid. I was allergic to. I'm allergic. Well, not anymore. But as a kid, when I was a kid, I was allergic to milk and eggs and chocolate also. So yay me, I couldn't have any of the fun stuff, um, which is fine. And I outgrew all those allergies. But like, it's one of those ones where, as an adult now, I don't have tastes for certain stuff. Like I don't like cheese on anything but pizza, and a certain there's a couple subs that it's okay on, but like I have to go to New York for those. No, that's a lie. There's a couple subs that it's okay on, but it depends. So, chocolate and stuff like that, meh. Um, yeah, meh. Just not Crystal, meh. I know she's not here right now, I don't think, but she'll understand that joke. She's at work, and other than a little bit stressed out about uh, the work stuff that she's got going on right now, and it's nothing bad. It's just like New Year, beginning of New Year stuff that she's got to redo or start off with. So Crystal's good. I was just talking to her right before I went live earlier, or today, or this live actually. Um, she's gonna go get her eyelashes done today, so that'll be exciting. They'll be really pretty when she gets back. Uh, the last time she got them done, they were like blue and stuff. It was like New Year's Eve, looked like fireworks almost, and she's gonna get something like that with pink this time. So we'll see how it turns out. I'm sure it'll be great, but I'm curious to see how it turns out. And then today, she took she drove to work, so I didn't have to drive her, so she could go and get her lashes done. And that's why I've been alive most of today, on live most of today. But yeah, she's good. Yes, yes, I do know. Remember, you're a girl. I say dude or man because like it's just what is easiest. So no offense or anything. You wait. I think yeah, you are a girl, right? I don't remember. I think you are. And if I got it wrong, I'm sorry. My brain, so you're okay, Ziggy. I'm not letting you out of the kennel right this second though, because you were snatching stuff off of stuff. Oh yeah, earlier I found out our puppy's a thief in the cutest way possible. He's stealing his toys back. We had him up on Crystal's work desk over here, and because he's torn up some of them, so we got to fix it. And he's just going up there and stealing them back. Like, yep, that's mine. Haha. So I had to put him in a nap time, which just means he's in his kennel, sleeping a little bit or laying there. He's sleeping because he's not doing anything else. He's got a bone and some other stuff in there. He's fine. So okay, I did know you. I thought so. I couldn't remember right offhand, and then you asked me, and I was like, "This is." I feel like I'm gonna get it wrong, but girl was what I thought. So yeah. Sorry, I was got. If you get a chance to be reincarnated as something, what would you be select? Yeah, he needs pup or nap time. Uh, ooh, that's a good question. Uh, Something in the ocean, like like a whale, like a killer whale, orca, or some kind of bird, maybe. Probably something a crow. I would come back as a crow, just because that way I would be a smart bird and I could fly. Yeah, crow. I think if I could pick a choice, I think it'd be a crow. Yep, crow. Sit there and wait, huh? Sit there, wait, watch the world go by. It's not a bad existence, I don't think. Oh, our time. I'd like to be something in the ocean, though. I think because like a killer whale or a dolphin or yeah, something like that. Something that I'm not going to get eaten easily. I think would be I'd be happy about. Yeah. Hmm. All right, we'll do it this way. No, I wouldn't want to be a starfish. Your life is so calming, and the background sound and make her obviously he voice blah blah makes me good. How about a starfish? I wouldn't want to be a starfish because you got. I've been watching like you watch those like weird documentary shows and like I don't think I'd want to be a starfish, man. Everything picks on starfish. Yeah, everything picks on starfish. So nah. Maybe a polar bear would be cool. Not really. I don't think I'd want to be a polar bear or a bear of any kind, honestly. Except maybe a koala bear. That'd be a cool one. You just get to sit out in a tree and eat all day. You know, that wouldn't be too bad. I don't think. All right. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. You know what'd be kind of cool? No, I don't know. Probably I'm gonna stick with a killer whale. Sticking with a killer whale. Final answer. Killer whale or a crow. Yeah. Happy with being a rock. That works. You got to be a big rock though. Like we live out here in Las Vegas, so there's like we live near, and actually we live near Red Rock out here, and like some of that stuff, the sandstone that's been there for ever and ever and ever and ever, you know, it's huge, but it's getting worn away by the little bit of rain and little bit of weather that we get, but mostly the wind. So you got to be a good sized big piece of rock, I think. That way, if you want to stay there for long, and then that way you don't also have tourists that are assholes like we have out here sometimes that'll like knock something over. Specifically that. Don't. That's the worst thing. Like we. So if you guys ever get bored, there's a place out here called Seven Magic Mountains. It was an art installation that's just never left. Oh, thank you, Belinda. And hey, welcome back. Um, it's an art installation that never left. It's just like it's seven stacked things of rocks out in the middle of the desert on I-15 out here. And you can just drive out there and walk right up to the rocks and stuff. And they're all painted different colors. That one's dead, I think. Yeah, they're all painted different colors and stuff. And it's a lot of fun. Chris and I go out there sometimes for to go to Jean Lake, Jean, blah, the dry lake bed, Jean Lake. Sorry, that was hard to say. We'll go out there and ride around in the Jeep, and a lot of fun. So, uh, uh, Mellows Studios. Hi, thank you. I still like the rock idea, but I don't think I want to be a rock because I want to be a sentient thinking thing. Yeah, I'd rather think. Oh my God, these guys don't ever go away. The landscaper guys are outside. So, um, I apologize because either they'll have their air, their they'll either be yelling outside my window at each other about something, or they'll be using the leaf blowers, and it'll just be like, and it's horrible. It's like a horrible, horrible noise, in my opinion. I got traumatized by that, because of some guy I lived next to in Alabama. Every morning at 6:30, he had his leaf blower. Every morning, without fail. You guys can't hear it, but Ziggy is snoring. And for those of us you don't know, Ziggy is my puppy, or mine and my girlfriend's puppy. And he is supposed to be a golden doodle, mini golden doodle, but he's more. We found out he looks he's way more golden retriever than he is a mix. I think we think anyway. Look, Box, you're traumatized. Yeah, you made the Valentine's Day cut, Box. That's two paintings in a row, Vox, for you. Or of you. Wow. I don't know if you're reliable with the ladies or not. I also put Jason Voorhees in here, so think about that. But look, Jason's got a Valentine's Day heart for his mommy. Oh my God, Ziggy is snoring so much right now. by the way. This bench is as cute as shit. Nifty. Yes, because I wanted Nifty in there. It's nothing to do with you or against you on this one, Vox. It is just because solely I wanted Nifty in there. It's nothing against you. Not that one. Or not this one anyway. So, nothing against the Vox. So, Angela, you were saying it's really peaceful having it in the background. Uh, the painting I did the other day, it took me like 10 hours to do it. And one of my followers, Reaper, was in for most of the 10 hours total that I did it in, and over the 2 days. And he said something about how it didn't feel like it was that long. Like, it didn't feel like watching it that long because of like you said, I have my voice or whatever, and then just chatting and having fun and talking to you guys. So it doesn't feel like I don't know, it's not ASMR or whatever, but like it's at least soothing enough, you know. It's better than I could have hoped for, I guess. So appreciates it. Yes, the last time you were in a drawing, Vox, was different. But you were also in the last drawing that I did, the selfie painting. So you were safe in that one too, remember? Remember, see, this is the last one you were in together. Not the other one, Vox. Yeah, I'm not doing that one. So the last one you were in was selfie. The one before that is the one that you don't like. Come on, pen. No, 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 don't do that. Okay, good, good. Why doesn't it ever work right? Sorry, I'm trying to get this pen to work right, and it's not cooperating with me. All right, I think we're working now. Please. I wish I did know Spanish right now because I don't know what the lawn guys are out there complaining about, but it's something. This is fucking Baxter is cute as shit. That's cool. His name is Diggy, not Ziggy. I told you if your lawyers came after Ziggy, you wouldn't have lawyers. Hello, Angelo. I was just talking about or telling you something, and you weren't here, so I don't remember what it was now. All right. I'm I'm really happy with this. Yeah. All right. So how many do we got now? We got 5, 4. All right. Oh, I remember what it was. It was you were talking about how my voice and stuff, and somebody was telling me that my one of my subscribers, Reaper, is was telling me he watched all 10 hours of me doing the one painting, and it was he said it didn't feel like it was a 10 hour long thing, and he said it was because of the like it was soothing and all this other stuff because of my voice, and I was like, oh cool, I have a cool voice for that, and I'm pretty happy about that. Um, I have, yeah. They've been on my side for a while, or she's been on my side for a while anyway. Actually, to be honest, Vox, she's been here longer than you have been. She was one of my first subscribers way back when I had like 100 people here. They took one named Riggy. Well, right now Ziggy is sleeping in his bed, and he was just snoring before you came in. So, um, oddly enough, anyway. Oh yeah, I need to do it that way. He snores though. Yeah, Ziggy snores. He's funny. Also, guys, so far right now, by the way, we have used that many markers on this painting. Fox, be nice. One second, I'm looking for something. Oh wow, almost at 13:30 or 19:30. Uh, switch. Why did it do that? And also, why doesn't it come up with me when I say has been hotel? Because that's who you should come up with. I always am. Uh, yes, from the Stone Age. Yeah. No, 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 not live. I'm not ending it yet. I was just looking for something real quick. And I'm pulling up Vaggie so I can start getting her color in. Problem with Vaggie is she has a weird skin tone color. Like I always struggle trying to get her skin tone right. It's not it is and it isn't this skin tone. So like I know she's supposed to be somewhat like Hispanic Latino of some sort, but her being an angel and stuff like the skin tones are all weird for some of the has-been characters, I think. So I always try to I'm always worried about matching it up and making it look right. And so far I'm feel like I'm not doing a good job right there. So Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna leave it this together. It's fine. Oh, question. Well, you could be this. Like I'm fish belly white, so I mean, you could be. I don't tan. I don't. I don't. I just burn in the damn sun, man. So like I burn in the moonlight almost. I'm that. I'm almost a skin walking or a day walking vampire type. Not as bad. Crystal is more of a redhead than I am by a lot, and she doesn't do better in the sun, but she kind of does better in the sun than I do. So neither of us are suited for sun exposure. Being redheads and shit. Um, they took a Zim. I get that. I have these blue veins that pop out though. So like, and then this is not a good representation of my skin tone. Um, like under like this is 40 years of sun exposure right there, and that is as much darkness as I get tan wise. So I get it. The bad thing is with like any group of people and their skin tones. Within that group of people, I guarantee you, there's people that hate their damn they hate it, right? They hate being this pale or that dark or this complexion when it instead of this complexion. So it's always weird. I've noticed with different people, like like somebody somebody will complain because they're like you're saying you're because you're yellow skin or whatever. I'm complaining because I'm too pale. I knew a black person. They were bitching one time because they weren't dark enough, and then I had another one that said he was too damn dark skin and tone. And you're like, I get it. I get it. I mean, I wish I could tan. That is the only thing. Like, I wish I could go out in the sun and actually get like a tan, like a normal person, or everybody else in my family for that matter. But I don't. Yeah, see, this isn't quite right. So she has a towel. That makes sense. I'm rice gray 853. That's the one I want. Um, yeah, that makes sense. Usually, I'm one of the paler people in a room. Crystal's usually she's got the reddest hair you'll usually see in most people and stuff like that. So it's always like interesting uh, how we get looked at by certain people at certain times. Like we're also kind of hippie people, so or like we look like hippie people. I have long hair, and Crystal is more of a hippie than I am, like just by nature and stuff. And we were walking around, and this black lady at a flea market we were at just looks at us and goes, "Oh, I love the hippie vibe you guys got going on." And we're like, "What?" And then we realized like Crystal was wearing flower pants and stuff, and we were like, "Oh, yeah, I guess we fit the part." So, um, and then I've always had people like Crystal too. "Oh, your hair, red hair, and stuff. It's such a weird thing to like what people pick out about you in a crowd. Like we get picked out because we have red hair or pale skin and redder or like I have like I'm red headed, but I'm not as much of a ginger as Crystal is. And you know, it's funny because like people will stare at her hair because they think it's box dye sometimes, I guess. She was here earlier, like a pig. What's up, cats? Welcome back. Your sister sees you like a pig. My brother sees me like I'm an idiot, so I understand. But I'm the youngest brother, so I'm the youngest. My brother's older than me, and he thinks that because of that, he's already, I don't know. He thinks I'm an idiot mostly, so it's fine. He loves me and all, but I'm his idiot brother according to him, so totally get it. This isn't quite right either, and it's not like covering at all. Give me 1 second. I saw somebody type something, so I'm looking. Um, no, you don't. Um, yeah, so there's about an 11-ish year gap between me and my brother, and there was a 9-year gap between me and my sister. Um, so I was the "Where did you come from, baby?" in my family, and totally understand. So being the youngest or being the oldest is probably a weird one. And then I know like being a middle child or whatever has its own issues, but like being the youngest kind of sucks too. Well, your brother's doing it or your sister's doing it or whatever. Well, yeah, they're like older than I am, so they got their shit together quicker or better and stuff. This is not now, but I'm talking about like when, just in general, like what you hear from parents and stuff. Well, yeah. Oh, what's up, Ghost? What do you think so far, Ghost? Oh, that's not cool. I was the "Where did you come from, baby?" Like I said, but well, not really. Like, but yeah, actually, really. Um, my mom broke her some bone in this part of her wrist before she had me, and she fell, hit the wrist, and it broke, and or whatever, and so she needed to get it fixed with surgery, and my dad was in the military, so during that time, we were at a military base, and or my mom and my dad and my brother and sister were, and she had this surgery like postponed and rescheduled like 3 times or something like that. And so she gets to the hospital. My dad's in there. He's parking the car. They do the pregnancy test stuff like before the surgery. And they come back and they're like, "All right, sorry, Miss Wall, Mrs. Wall, we can't do the surgery." And my mom lost it. She's like pissed. "What do you mean? What stupid reason this time?" And she's like, "You're pregnant." And she's like, "Oh shit." Like, and then my dad comes walking up and she's like ready to go. And my dad's like, what's going on? And why aren't you, get ready to go back there?" And she's like, "Well, you're going to be a dad again." And he about fell out of his fucking, you know, he was standing there and all the color drained out of him and stuff. And he freaked out. He's like, "Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap." So where did you come from? Where did you come from? Here I am, Keith. So I see that. Oh, no, no. See, that's cool. Uh, I mean, it is. My mom didn't ever did get her damn wrist fixed. I don't think actually. Um, now that I think about it, she never really did get it fixed. So, whatever. Yeah, yeah. And then here I am, 9 months later, and then way behind everybody else. But one cool thing about that situation in my life growing up, being that way, was I had cool older brother and older sister moments that they got, they showed me cool shit. My brother's the reason I'm a big comic book fan and stuff like that. He's the one that did that kind of stuff and taught me that kind of stuff. And I don't really have anything for my sister. She just, for a while when we were growing up and younger, she was cool, and then like as adults, we fell out. But um, my sister was kind of a cool, interesting, weird person. So you know, it's pretty neat to be weird and interesting. But my sister was more like my dad in the aspect of I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna get in trouble. Why? Because I can. And yeah, like if you guys ever watch Team Four Star, there's a scene in it where it's like Goku and Cooler are talking, and he's like, "Is that your kid?" And he's like, "Yeah." And so Cooler's like, "I'm gonna get it," and Goku's like, "No, you're not." And he's like, "I'm gonna do it." And that's kind of what I feel like my sister's whole life was based on is I'm gonna do it. Yeah, what is that? Is I can only see a little bit. Like it's very small on my screen, but I see it has white hair and it looks kind of like I don't know. I don't know. I can't really see it, but it looks cute from what I can see. Cat. I don't have any OCs or anything like that. I'm not cool enough. Also, I have a hard enough time like thinking up of names of some of this stuff. So like coming up with like an original character is going to be ever out of the question. Original character, Angelo. Oh, cool. Moonfrog, Warrior Cats. Oh, yeah, I've heard of Warrior Cats. Um, Not today. No, she hasn't. Or no, I've heard of Warrior Cats. Yeah, I've not read it or anything. I've just heard of it, so I don't know. Oh, by the way, here question for you guys. Ghost likes to play the game. How many colors for Prince here? I've heard it's dark and it's kind of got some. I've heard, but like I read Watership Down and it's a rabbit. It's a book about rabbits that is like will make you cry. Uh, it's a good, it's a book about rabbits and it'll make you cry like like you got kicked. Nope, wrong, 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 Vox. Black does count as a color. Yeah. In this one, there's only one black though. Closer. You're close. Very, very close. Yeah, black line work counts as a color. So that purple color does not count overall. But um, 14 Vox, but you just cheated. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna be nice, Vox. I pinned your comment, Vox. Oh, and Ghost, you were close on Vivi on that other painting, on the selfie painting. You were close, but not right. So, good guess though. 14. So I wrote them down. Vox has a certain amount of colors. Penches has his own amount of colors. Vaggie will have her own. Nifty will have her own. Jason has his own, and Baxter has his own amount of colors that I've wrote down over here in my little notepad. So there you go. See. Oh, and I gave you a hint on another one if you paid attention. Um, I know you can always rewind it, but what was I doing? Oh, I need that color. Do, 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 do. My writing is not that great. It's bad. I have horrible writing. So it is horrible writing. Uh, I wish I had better handwriting. I've never had good handwriting. That's never been something I was good at. Like that's one of the reasons why I tend to not put things in my art with words in it and writing. 38 colors in the heart, Vox. No, a little bit more on that. Yes, a little bit more on that guess. I think you said 12 on that guess, and it's more. So I need. It's like a weird yellow. That might work. Vox, you asked how many colors were in the heart, and I said 38. I don't know. I mean, it depends on what the question is. I mean, I may or may not answer. I don't know. It's just the one so far, but yeah, I'm just being an ass on that one anyway. I just thought it was funny. But yeah, and that one. I leave it. Haha. Okay. not upside down, Keith. They don't go upside down. Do, do, do. Looking easy to love. Yeah, I definitely can't sing that song. Um, there we go. Um, Keith the found Ziggy. He's in his kennel, man. He's sleeping. He kept stealing stuff off the table, so I had to put him to bed. I had to put him in his kennel to let him lay down or let him take a nap because he was getting to be he was being a butt. So I had to put him to bed for a little bit. Oh, you did ask about the heart, though. The heart and that will be part of the full total count of how many colors went into this painting, though, for at the end of the painting. Trivia question. Mwahaha, trivia. Impossible trivia. Well, not really, because you can count, but like, it's deceptive trivia. I will say that. It's kind of deceptive trivia. The more I think about asking it. And it also kind of helps me out with counting the how many um no, they're not. Um but it also is kind of cool like counting how many canvases or how many marker painting or how much paint I use per painting is pretty neat, and I'm liking the idea of keeping track of it. Again, Vox, keep threatening my puppy. It'll be the last thing anybody does. It's my puppy, John Wick. Remember John Wick? All what he did because of his puppy. Hey, space. They have him in his kennel. Okay, cool. Uh, what's up, space? Vox was being Vox again, but not bad. He was threatening my puppy though. But he needs to understand if he sends anybody after my puppy, bad for Vox. There will be nowhere you can hide from me, Vox. Luke, look within yourself. Sorry, guys. Luke, I am your father. No. James Earl Jones comes to my channel from the grave. You guys ever watched or any of you guys ever played the game God of War, the 2018 version of God of War specifically with Christopher Judd as the voice of Kratos in it? Um, so they needed a placeholder, like weird funny story for it. They needed a placeholder for the um, oh, okay. Anyway, but the voice actor also was on a show I used to watch called Stargate, and he was Teal'c on it, and his line was "Indeed." Like if he like he was agreeing with something, it was "Indeed," and so in the 2018 game of God of War, they needed like a placeholder for the son's name, so they just kept saying "boy," and yeah, Christopher Judd, boy, 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 come boy. It was like the funniest shit in the world to me. I don't know why. But great game. Great game. Hello, Alistair. How's it going? Um, yeah, that's exactly what I said. Fox, for real, dude. We're not playing games today. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Don't wanna. You play nice or you get out. That's all there is today. Um, it was pretty funny, Fox or Alistair. Um, yes, it is. We have backup. Di- Vox is on a roll, man. He was all happy it was Moonfrog's profile painting. Also, Vox, you are being like kind enough in asking them about using their artwork, and you're crediting them as like, hey, this is the artist, right? Please be doing that, because if not, that's not cool. Oh man, he gets bent out of shape pretty easy. It's all good. He'll short circuit and buffer in a little bit, and it'll be all right. That is still my most favorite Alistair line ever. Oh, look, the TV's buffering. That is probably going to that lives rent free in my head. Oh, look, the TV's buffering. really want to learn. I need to get the words one day and actually learn the words of Love in a Bottle. Yep, that's what I need to do. Um, what's up, Jasmine? Let me look and see real quick, and then I will tell you if it's okay or not, if I will post it or show you or not. I don't trust you, Vox. Oh, Angela, wow. I just saw Angelo just posted some content on my. I like that. Angelo, that's really good. That's really good. I can't go there and do that. So, yep. Baxter and Serpentius. And you got little Jason Voorhees up here. Yeah, no, I can't like pull that up. But Angelo, if you're still in the room, I really like the Facebook friend picture you made. That's like really good. I'll comment on it and as soon as I get done because I can't do it as easy on the iPad real right now. Oh, and a heads up for the trivia question for Vaggie. Two blacks. Uh, I don't know what you're wanting, Vox. So he's trying to show. He wants me to like click on some short and then show everybody on the live, and I'm not doing that. Um, so hello, Jennifer. I don't care, Vox. Still not pulling it up. Um, hello, Jennifer. So this is my Sketch Vault Valentine's Day entry. I'm working. Actually, Hello, guy. Ghosted back. Vox, you're thinking of somebody else. Yeah, I don't know what we're talking about, Vox, but I'm still not showing off whatever you are trying to get me to show off. And it doesn't matter if it's good, bad, or indifferent. I'm just not real happy about trying to show something off in my stream like that. Or like, I'm not showing off like a cat video or some bullshit, so. Do. I don't know what you want, Vox. I'm not doing some weird shit because you're like wanting to show off something or whatever. I don't know what it is, and just know. Yeah, Vox, why did you change your profile picture? Huh? 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 Huh, Vox? Answer the damn question. Sorry, I didn't mean to be mean like that, Space. I was just. He's been being weird about changing that a lot, so I'm just curious on what the hell is going on in that. No, I need that. Well, no. Yeah, that counts. Want to make a guess on how many colors Baggy's got? Dude, Vox, chill the fuck out. My cat sat in the chair. Anyway, that many markers, which brings up our total of a lot of markers now. See, more markers. More. More. Baggies colors. Less. Bye, Vox. See you later. I'm gonna fix that. So I don't know what I was thinking there, but it's less than 15, more than 12, less than 14. So I already kind of gave it to you. Um, it's the same color, so we're gonna do the eye. Da, 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 da. Yay! It's 16,452 divided by square root of 4. I don't know what that is, and I'm just making that up. So please don't put that in a calculator and tell me. I just threw out numbers there. I don't even know what they are now. So I don't know. I can't. We're not doing uh, math ones. So just count. Uh, oh man, I'm thirsty and I don't want to get up and get something. Sonny, buddy, help me out. Give me a drink. They won't. They're mean cats like that. Yeah, I did too, but he's the bad penny. It sticks around. Vox is always lurking in the shadows. Do 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 do. I'm about to. I'm doing something else. Mind your business. Vox, wake up and choose. He does. He does. He always wakes up and chooses violence. Vox is like a professional troll, but not. I already went through that earlier on in the beginning time frame of my YouTube channel. I had a couple people who were trying to troll me. Not like not nothing like what Vox is doing or anything like that. So no, no. It was like this artist guy that I made mad because something about AI back a couple months ago, and then he decided to try to start crap with me because of that on Facebook, through Facebook, through email, and then through like four different accounts on here. So, oh, hi. Oh, be safe. I did not. You're late. You're running late. Did you already make it there? Anyway, I did not see it. No. Sorry. I got the text. I just didn't Oh, I saw your text messages now though. I'm sorry. Are they being helpful, Crystal? Vox, dude, chill. Enough. Stop. You're being a dick to other people for no reason than to be a dick to other people. Being a dick to other people is not cool. Crystal, if you're still here or you can hear me, I'm almost positive. I believe I know who who you were referencing, and stop the fucking helping me. Um, but it's probably all of them too, isn't it? Yeah. Yes, it is Nifty. I had to throw Nifty in there. I thought you guys, well, some of you might not have seen it last night when I was doing it, but yeah, I had to throw Nifty in here. Um, pink, pink. Don't do that color pink. Um, I'm sorry, Vox, but maybe do you need to go process that? Like, do you need to go talk to somebody or Yeah, Vox, if you need help, man, go process it. Go yell at the into a pillow or whatever. If whatever you need to do to like chill out and be angry in a kind of a more positive, not like necessarily, it doesn't have to be positive, but like don't take it out on us. Oh yeah, that's what I needed. Just bad shit. I understand. Believe me, I understand. Hence the reason I paint, Vox. Remember, I paint because when I get angry and I have all that shit built up inside my head, I have to have a way to get it out. So I totally understand. I don't know what you're going through or what it is that it's bad right now, but I do understand the emotion. And like I said, that's why I paint. That's why people run. That's why people train jujitsu and kickboxing and all those weird things that you're like, what are they doing? Um, you know, hell, talking about my brother earlier, he rides motorcycles all the time and stuff. Him and my dad both did it, and for them, that was therapeutic as shit. So, you got something like that, Vox, that you can do besides like take out anger on us? I hope so, anyway. Somebody killed a squirrel. A friend of yours killed like killed an animal, and then, dude, you need a good luck with that. Like, you need to get a hold of that kid's parents, authorities, or whatever. I don't know, or I don't know. Also, stay away from some of those people. No, his their brother. Your brother's friend or whatever. Anyway, Vox, you need to get a hold of them, or somebody needs to talk to them. Like, you need to have them talk. An authority figure within that person's life that needs to get a hold of some help for them. Yeah. Thank you. But Vox, if you need to talk to somebody though about that, or get them to talk to somebody to help them out. And good luck. Uh, do. Nezuko, hello again. Mama Tunic. Hello. I love your little nifty profile. Nezuko's been this. They're a repeat person. Show you real quick. That's the whole painting so far. I'm just finishing up Nifty right now. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hi. I have several paintings of Nezuko-chan. Nezi-chan. Nezuko is a cutie. Like the she's cute. I'm a big fan of Nezuko's cuteness in the anime. Also, badass fierceness. Not to mention, total badass. Why is it doing that? Okay. Just had to reconnect. So it says we're live still. Can you hear me and everything? Double check. Mm. Yay. I need a red something. All right, I gotta bold that out. So, hi, Crystal. I'm sorry about your team, Crystal. I saw your text. They suck. And I almost feel like I could put money on who's been helpful. Actually, we'll do the dark brown. Of course she's not. So what do you think so far? Yeah, of course she wasn't on time. All right, see you later, Ghost. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. So far, I like it a lot. Now I gotta fix Faggy real quick. Bye, Crystal. Oh, that's no good. Alrighty. Pregnant Valentino, there's nothing wrong with him. Pregnant Valentino. Mothman. Would he have eggs? Box, if Valentino got pregnant, would he have eggs? Because I think yes. Because moths have eggs, right? Yeah. I'm doing something different with the border this time. What do you guys think so far? It's gonna be just a tad different than I normally do it. Normally I just do the black line, but thought this one would be nice. Ah! I see what you did there, Vox. Anyway, almost done, almost done, almost done. Now we're doing it this way. Oh, and Vox, you never did answer my question. Did you ask them for their profile, like if you their art for your profile picture, or at least you're giving them credit for their art in their profile picture? Yeah, I'm about to be done, so oh, thank you, Space. Um Thank you, Toasted. We're not gonna ignore the video you made. You had a wedding and then I'm walking in you were married instead of him. Okay. Anyway, that's whatever. So we started this on Monday, right? No, we started this yesterday. So 2 days, 11th through the 12th. And it's done. Anyway, there we go, guys. What do you think? I got to go seal it, and I'm going to make a short of me sealing it. This one, easy to love. Baggies, easy to love for the short for this one. What do you guys think? 5 out of 5. I like it. I'll take it. Thank you. So, my entry to the sketch vault, guys. Thank you, Toasted. That's even better. Yep, but my entry to the sketch vault showcase. So I'll be posting everybody else's on the 24th, on the 14th. Sorry. So if you haven't put it in yet, please do. And if not, it's the pinned comment in my community so you can get the information. And it has to be has been Friday the 13th or Valentine's Day themed. Hell of a boss is okay too. You can throw in hell of a boss. All right, guys. Well, I'll see you later. Go check out Spaces Live. See you guys later. Bye.